Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. His name is Mike Brenner. We're the Odds Couple. You come from SportsbookReview.com. Hashtag AskSBR. This is the NBA Odds Couple show for Thursday, February 16th.
Coming off a tough one, buddy.
Let's throw the record up. Mike Brenner, I think I went. I had a winner yesterday.
Well, let's of course. Why does that shock you? That doesn't shock me whatsoever. It's that time of year.
But then I had 7 losses.
Oh, I get it. I thought you meant you had a winning day.
No.
He set me up on that one perfectly.
I had a winning bet.
Gotcha. I got you. Okay.
A winning
All right,
pick.
You got me on that one.
I think it was 1-7.
Wow.
Although the under in the Cavs game was my favorite.
I have a winning
pick
bet.
Unbelievable, Mike.
Some
Brenner.
marriages are not meant to be. That's a winning bet. Do not go into. Well, anyway.
Listen, if anyone thinks that they can make money by fading me in the NBA, you might be right. You might be right. You might have something there. So I
don't believe that. I'm not buying that shit. And Pete, you know what? Some of the haters last night just thrived on the fact we didn't do good. I'm okay with all that. Throw it on my shoulders. We deserve it. We put ourselves out there. But for the Guan Whites, the Bill Morgans, okay, and the list goes on, Judge Hornick, these guys are the best. They're like, we're not even sweating it. Not even worried. You're going to bounce back. And I went 1-1-1 with the power picks last night.
You are still up double-digit units, which is very, very impressive, which is really hard to do. God damn it.
I know, but you can't please everybody, but we move forward.
Okay, so we got two games on the card tonight before the All-Star break, Washington, Indiana, and then Boston and the Bulls. And Washington, Indiana, both been kind of shaky ATS recently, 2-4 ATS. And, of course, the Bulls banged up. The Celtics covered 3 in a row, and then they did beat Philly last night, but they were a 10-point favorite, won by 8. God, I really feel snake bit, man. I took the 114.5 under, wound up 116. This whole year in college, I have a feeling
like that close. Yeah,
I have a feeling that subconsciously I made some deal with the universe where I was going to jam all my losers this year, and then all my winners would come next year.
Basketball gods up there looking down, going, Pete Loshak in Costa Rica, we're going to screw up his world. Trust me, I've been there and done that. But
the Bulls are banged up, but they did get a nice win over Toronto.
Yeah, we don't even want to talk about that because that was one of the worst. Yeah, and again, Toronto Nation, you guys even came back, got a win last night. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
And nothing sharp. Pete, what do you think, though? Is Butler playing tonight? I just heard some reports that yes, and then I heard maybe a no. I'm hearing some rest.
I would assume that he's not going to have a big impact because it's the All-Star break. That's not what these guys do.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking Boston here. I think Boston needs to really go in more of an edge than Chicago. And I just think Chicago's getting a little tired. What's that line sitting at?
For Boston.
Yeah.
Let me just find it. It's +1. +1 is the Pinnacle line.
Man, Pete, do you have any injury updates there whatsoever? None, zero.
I have no official ones, but I'm just assuming.
You think Dennis might know if I asked him who's playing
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. So what do you think? And then there's Washington at Indiana.
Yeah, let's move on to that one for a minute.
Washington is -2 or 2.5 on the road.
By the way, I had Cavs full game last night.
Oh, I know.
That cash,
and
they
not
kicked
the first
that.
half. Yeah, that was a very nice call, Mike Brenner.
Well, I had the first half on my power pick.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
that was a bet. But it only I pushed. It was -3. I had a push.
Okay, cool. So both Washington and Indiana, before their recent ATS sluggishness, they were both killing at ATS.
Yeah.
Indiana made some roster changes and did very, very well with that. And Washington, of course, had an extended run of ATS cashing. But they're 2-4 against the spread over their last 6. Do you have a pick on this one, Mike?
I'm staying off of this one because I think this could go either way. Yeah. I could see John Wall wanting to go out with a bang. I think Indiana last night, that beat down that they took towards the end might have took a lot out of them. I think them guys might be going. Matter of fact, you know what, Pete? I'm thinking first half. Give me Washington first half and say it with confidence.
Okay.
It hit me. Pete, that's how it works sometimes.
All right.
That's how it works.
Well, Washington first half -1, -109.
What was that now?
Washington first half is -1, -109.
And I like it. I like it on the road against an Indiana team that's a little tired. Maybe saying, hey, Paul George, get a rest day. You never know.
Yeah, Washington got a big win over OKC in the last one, so maybe it carries over.
They want to keep that momentum going. Pete, I like this play. What's the full game?
The Pacers are on a back-to-back coming off of the loss to Cleveland.
What's the full game?
Well, the full game is about 2. I don't know. What do you think?
Man, I'm really liking Washington in this spot. Wow. All right, I'm definitely going that first half -1. All right, I'm going to take it. I'm going full game. -2.
You are?
Yep.
Okay, and I'm going to throw on the first half -1 with you.
Yep.
I'm not going to take the full game, but
I'm going to take the game. I like Washington to say, you know what, guys, we need this momentum. It's the only way we're going to have any hope at competing with these Cavaliers. And I just got a feeling Indiana knows they're still in that growing mode. They're still working around a roster, working on some tiredness. I like it. I really like that play, man. Wow.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. And what about maybe a shot with the Indiana team total under 106.5? Do you think that why? I mean,
because being tired, Washington might.
And Washington has held
what's that set
at? 106.5. I'm going to throw that one on there as well. Indiana team total under 106.5 minus 111.
Pete, I'm not kidding you. I'm not stretching. I'm not reaching. I'm up double units for a reason, but I like good stuff when I hear it. It makes sense. I'm jumping on with you.
Sure?
Team total under 106.5 for Indiana.
Minus 111.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay.
No, I like 106.5, right?
Yeah, 106.5 minus 111.
I like it. I like that angle. I think last night maybe they said, okay, now we get a break instead of today's game because last night was against Cleveland.
Right.
Yeah. Had they won that game against Cleveland, maybe they come in here a little more fired up to keep it going.
I mean, their last back-to-back was against Milwaukee, and they were a 6-point home favorite and got blown out by double digits. So
I like
and
everything about this.
That game went over, but they only put 100 up. So
I like everything about what we as you call it, we broke the hell down of that one. Broke the hell out of that one, or however you say it.
I mean, the last time that they played, they went into Washington. It was a week and a half ago, and Washington. It was a high-scoring game. Washington won 112 to 107, so they snuck over that one. But in fact, the only time out of their last 9 games where they went over 106.5 on their team total was against Washington. It was just by a half point. Yeah. And hopefully Washington will be able to defend here. And
gotcha. Hey, another win I had yesterday. And I'm not saying this because I have a feel for this team. Sure. The Clippers. And you were like, you sure, Mike?
That was a great one.
They owned them from start to finish. Pete, they were up 20 at halftime for crying out loud. They owned them. Clippers are getting dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Clippers are getting dangerous. All right, what's that second game we said we'll revisit in a minute?
What, Boston, Chicago? Yeah. Oh, I'm passing on that one.
I'm passing. Right. Yep. I'm going to go with what we got, though. I like it. I got 3 picks.
You got 3 picks, and I got 2. All right, Mike Brenner, that just about does it.
I feel really good about it, though, Pete.
Yeah, that just about does it. Of course,
I feel like I just had therapy, Dennis. I swear to God, I had marriage therapy from you two earlier. Now, Pistol Pete, I just love that breakdown.
All right, and I believe we will be doing an NBA show tomorrow about the All-Star break festivities.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, tune into that. All right.
We might be doing some festivities to be talking about as well. Hey, guys, bet responsible, beat your bookie. And don't forget, #AskSBR. And do us a favor, Twitter followers, keep it up. We love your teamwork.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts. Shop for lines at SBRodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.